Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Slappin Kpop podcast. I'm Sammi, and with me today I have Kayla.
Hello.
And Dan.
It's me.
And we're finally done with Produce Month.
Thank God for that.
Finally, I can be on the show again.
Yes, we can have more people on. And this week we decided that we're gonna play a game. We're gonna play K-pop Mastermind. Now, I basically stole this idea from the Dead Meat podcast. They're great. They did a horror version of this, so if anyone's interested, I highly recommend them. So essentially I took their idea where they did this with horror movies, horror characters, and decided to update it with K-pop. So essentially, the game Mastermind is a board game. Have either of you played it?
Yes.
No.
Well, Dan has played it. So essentially, in the board game, you have a code maker and a code breaker. And if this was the board game, I would pick a code of 4 colored pegs. For example, white, blue, green, red. It's usually a one-person game. They're going to play it as a team. And they would just essentially give me a code. And then by logic, you go. And I have to they give me a code and I tell them how many they have correct. And how many they have correct and in the correct position until they have the exact code I'm thinking of. How I've updated it is that this is also K-pop / kdrama trivia, where I will give them a list of things, and they have to give me 4 that fit that category the most, and then in the correct order. So essentially it's just a logic puzzle mixed with K-pop trivia. And we've played a practice version of this. It was very fun. So I
there was some that were solved with trivia. Others were just pure logic because we had no idea.
Exactly.
We got real stuck.
So yeah, you have a little bit more to go off of that's not just a pure logic puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, and this is kind of a game people can play along with. Not really. But they can try. All right. Sure. So are we ready?
Yes.
And I do have graphics for everybody, so I will just tell you guys what slide to go off to.
Okay.
So the first one I have is we're going to give me the 4 groups that debuted first.
Okay. Again.
And the slide you're going to go to is 104. So the groups are Infinite H, Infinite F.
Oh, God.
Unique, Akmu, BTS, Top Dog, Minx, and GOT7.
Great. All
so
right.
You have to give me the 4 that debuted first.
I didn't know there was Infinite F.
Do you know when Minx debuted?
Infinite F and Infinite H, Kayla knows, but Dan, they are the 2 infinite subunits.
Those are the infinite subunits.
Okay.
I know.
Did they come out of the group?
Infinite H is before Infinite F.
Okay.
And that's all I really know. I want to say Infinite H is 2013 and Infinite F is 2014 or 15. Unique. Unique is 2014. I think.
I don't know when Top Dog was the thing.
Top Dog, I think, might be the earliest one, to be honest. Because I think Top Dog might be 2012.
Akmu, I learned today. I always thought they were an old group just because they've been around for so long. But no, they're freaking young. So young. Where she was born in 99.
Yeah.
So she's Luke's age. And then, like, 200% came out. And she was like 15 in that.
Yeah, they're young.
I'm just like, oh my gosh, I didn't know they were that young.
K-pop star as like children, like actual children.
It's kind of that was awakening. Minx was also pretty young, and then they just sort of disappeared for a while, and then came back.
Do you know when? Do you have any idea when they debuted? Because I have no idea.
I want to say it was before 2015, but I'm not.
That's like not
positive.
helpful because every single group I have right now is in like 2013 or 14, so
Great.
It's like real unhelpful.
You're welcome. Well, they're also old. I want to say 2014.
Okay, Top Dog. I think Top Dog is the first one. I want to say Top Dog's like 2012.
And we
Or,
have
like,
to get
early
4,
2013.
the 4,
You
right?
have to give me the
Yeah.
4 that debuted the earliest in the
Alright.
correct order.
Alright. So let's do,
So
I think
so
Top Dog
it's
is
Top
a good
Dog,
one.
and I think it's Infinite H.
Okay, so is this the guess?
Hang on. Nope.
All right, figure it out, and then you got to tell me that this is the guess, okay? So I can start
Yeah.
like zoning back in.
So I think I think Top Dog's first, and then it's Infinite H, and then I think it's BTS, and then I want to who's after that though, because I got about 4 groups actually who are 2014.
I don't even know when Unique debuted.
I think
to be
Unique's
honest.
2014. Because I know EUU is in 2015, so I think
Okay.
Falling in Love would have been in 2014.
That makes sense.
That sounds right. 2014 for Unique.
Do you know when Akmu is then?
I think Akmu's 2014 too. They might be 2013. I think it's 24. I think they're 2014.
All right.
Got Seven's 2014. You think Minx is 2014. So we're like really just like it's one of them.
Let's go with Akmu then.
Okay, let's try that.
So the order is
So it's Top Dog, Infinite H, BTS, Akmu.
and then Akmu. Okay. You have 3 correct, 0 in the correct position.
Okay. Well, Top Dog is definitely early, so we know that they're not
So-
the oldest then.
So maybe it's Infinite H. Infinite H, and then
Who do we
Top
think
Dog.
is okay? Who do we think it's not one of the groups?
It's probably not Akmu then, because BTS is in 2013. And then I think it's one of these other groups that are in like these like 2014 range, but I think one of them probably just debuted earlier in the year. Because I think that's what we're between now. Is like someone is debuting in like
Do you want to
November,
try?
and someone's in like February or something.
Then who do you think is the oldest then?
I think it's Infinite H then.
Okay. So go Infinite H, BTS,
Top Dog.
Top Dog, and then
Let's throw Unique in there. Like, let's just do that.
All right.
So what's the guess?
Infinite H, BTS,
Top Dog.
Unique.
Yeah.
You have 3 correct and in the correct position.
Okay, so those
3
are
correct,
those
3
three are
correct
definitely
position?
3
there.
correct position, yes.
Okay. So who's the last group then? Minx.
Let's go Minx. You'll try that.
All right.
So,
So Infinite H, BTS, Top Dog, Minx.
3 correct, 3 in the correct position.
Okay,
Alright.
alright. Here we go. Want to try
What
Infinite F?
Well, we know. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, let's try that then. We're just
So,
gonna go through.
Yeah,
them.
we're gonna keep going through them.
Well, we know the right position and the
We
right
know
people,
the top,
so like
those three
it's
are
just
there.
the last 4. That's it.
Yeah.
It's the last.
So
the 4
let's go.
group.
Infinite H, BTS, Top Dog, Infinite F.
3 correct,
All right.
3 in the correct position.
Who have we
Alright,
not done
when
yet?
was
It's
Got 7?
It's Got 7 then, because they're the only ones left. I'm pretty sure.
So
Go
it's-
with that.
So
It's
the guess
Infinite H, BTS, Top Dog, Got 7.
4 correct, 4 in the correct position.
Yeah.
Do you want the times?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I took Infinite F's Japanese debut because it's earlier, because that was November 2014.
Mm-hmm.
Unique is October 2014. Minx is September 2014.
Yeah.
Akmu is April 2014. Got7's January 2014. Top Dog October 2013. BTS June 2013. Infinite H January 2013.
There you go.
Fun.
So that's the order.
Well, I was right about Minx. I'm happy. I'm happy
Yes.
I got the
You
right
got it,
year.
you did.
You were happy. Yeah, that was your contribution, Dan. I did include Minx for you because you like Dreamcatcher.
Yes, but I also like
Good job.
Minx. I like.
You
Minx
also
a lot.
like
You
Minx.
do, just like me.
And I
yes.
did include.
All
I did
2 of
think
their
Kayla would
songs.
know the Infinite F and Infinite H debuts
Yeah,
because they're very fun.
they're very fun.
All right. Do you want to move on to the next one?
Yes.
Sure,
let's go.
we
I
did
need
well.
you to go to 106.
106. Ooh, this
These
is
are
fun.
all soloists.
Yes.
I want you
Great.
to give me the 4 soloists that
Do I-
debuted first.
Can I even name all these people?
So,
Probably not.
from left to right, IU, Hyolyn
Yes.
of Sistar,
Yes.
Jejung of JYJ/TVXQ.
Okay.
We have June K from 2PM.
Okay.
Then bottom row, G-Dragon from Big Bang, Hyuna of Hyuna, and 4
Hyuna.
Minute, and Wonder Girls, and Troublemaker, and Triple H, and a bunch of other things. Henry of Super Junior,
Yes.
and
Super Junior M.
Super Junior M, my apologies, and Ailey. So give me the
Oh,
4 that
God.
debuted first.
First, as a soloist.
As a soloist, this is their solo debut, not the group they are in,
Alright.
their solo debut.
Was Hyuna's Bubble Pop,
No.
or was there one before
It
that?
was Ice Cream was before that. I don't know, honestly.
But that was like really early. Hyolyn, when did she do anything before Sistar as a solo act? I don't think so.
No, and I think Hyolyn and June K were relatively late solo debuts.
Yeah.
I don't remember Ailey's.
IU was freaking old.
IU was old.
Oh, IU was a
debuted as
child.
Yeah. What are we
so
counting? And I was also like, what are we counting?
I don't want to
GD?
do IU just because every time I think it's IU,
like,
it's
really
always
screwed
wrong
it over
apparently.
last time, yeah.
I'm getting
You really-
mental flashback.
really
IU
screwed it up.
IU is your kryptonite. You always want to include her.
IU and Shinhwa,
Yes.
apparently.
IU and Shinhwa.
For reference, we did a practice game where we had to who had the most music show wins, and for some reason
We would not
we
let
were
go
convinced
of IU and Shinhwa.
convinced it was IU and
Would
Shinhwa,
not let
and
go of IU
it
and
was
Shinhwa.
not at all.
Would not. Even when you clearly logicked your way out of it,
But we're just like, but
We
let's
still
bring them
brought her
back
you
again.
brought them back.
Let's bring them back
because we
again.
were so desperate to understand what was going on.
You were very desperate.
But
It was my
I'm
favorite
almost
round.
convinced that at least she has to be in the 4th.
All right, this
at
is not the
least.
question you're trying to logic out.
So okay,
I'm just saying.
Who
I think
debuted first?
Henry's song I think was 2012 or 13.
Okay.
I
I don't know when G-Dragon
G-Dragon, I don't know. G-Dragons.
I've been listening to him actually, randomly listening to him. I don't know
want to
why.
say G-Dragons around like 2010, 11 maybe.
I don't even know what his album was.
Kiana I think is around about 2011, 2012.
I don't even know when Ailey.
Ailey I think is around 2011, 2012 too. I don't think it's Hyun and I don't think it's June K. Jae-Jung's, I don't actually know when he started doing solo music, so that's really unhelpful.
I don't think it's him. I don't think it's Hyolyn.
IU was early though. Like
Yeah, she was like
She actually
2010.
was. I want to say
think.
she's around that. Yeah.
I might have been early, to be honest. I have a couple of her old albums. Can I go look?
No. Cheating.
No.
That's cheating.
What nonsense?
So who do we? Let's like pick 4 people.
All right, I say G-Dragon, IU. I
wanna say Ailey.
Ailey
Yeah,
and Henry.
and I think Hyuna was probably before Henry.
Okay, who do we
Wait,
think is
what?
the oldest?
Who's the oldest? Let's just put IU for now. IU, GD, Ailey, and Hyuna.
Wait, what's the order?
So it's IU, GD, Ailey, and Hyuna.
GD, Ailey, Hyuna.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. You have 3 correct, 2 in the correct position.
Okay.
Nice. All right, who do we think is in the
I have
right
a
position?
feeling IU and GD might be the ones that are there. So
I
we want
think-
to just keep those 2 for now.
I say throw in Henry and
Henry and Jae-Jung.
I
Wait.
guess.
No. You have 3 correct.
Oh, 3
2
correct.
in the correct
I-
position.
Okay.
My bad.
I
So
don't know if I said
you
it
said
wrong or if
you said
heard
it right.
wrong, but
I just my
or
brain
if you
forgot.
misinterpreted it, but
No, I even
wanna
wrote it
just
down,
give
3
you-
correct, 2 right position, and I still already forgot.
Great.
All right, I
Thanks
just wanted to
for
make sure
helping
I
us.
didn't accidentally
No, you were right. I don't think it's Ailey. I think
Let's
it's
put in
Henry.
But let's like put GD or IU GD Hyuna and then Henry.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, IUGD Hyuna Henry.
Yeah.
Yes.
You have 3 correct, 3 in the correct position.
All right.
Heck
So we got the
yeah.
3. I think.
Oh, so do we think it's Hyuna that's
think
right, or Henry that's... Well, it has to be... It's not Henry then, right?
It's not Henry. So let's throw in Jae-jung into number 4.
What's the order?
So
We had 3 correct and 3 in the right position,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
So IU GD Hyuna Jae-jung.
You have 3 correct, 3 in the correct position.
We're in the same exact place again.
You
just
keep
gonna
putting yourself here.
We're gonna keep switching out the last person.
Yep.
So do we think it's June K or
then.
June K or Hyun?
I think it's June K. I don't think Hyuna was that early.
All right. So let's go IU GD Hyuna and June K.
4 correct, 4 in the correct position.
Ooh.
I have a question. Do you think you can do the other 4 in the right order?
Oh.
For extra, not for real, just for bonus.
I
Oh.
think... Okay.
it's
I
Henry?
think Hyun is the most recent.
Yeah, I do too.
I also think
So we have who?
JYJ
No.
is also more recent. I think Henry, Ailey, or is it Ailey,
I think
Henry?
Ailey's before Henry.
Alright, I think it's Ailey, Henry, the
JYJ,
JYJ, and then Hyun.
You have, again, 4 correct, but not quite. Do you just want me to give you the answer?
Yeah,
You're
give us the
Close,
answer.
though. Alright, so
Who is
from
first?
earliest debut, IU was September 2008.
8? Oh my gosh.
That's the first, again, her debut date is weird because her first performance was September 2008. Oh, no, September 2008, I think, was when she finally released her album, yeah.
Okay.
GD was August 2009 with Heartbreaker. Hyuna was January 2010. June
song?
K was... Hyuna was, Change.
Oh, that's right.
Change is before Ice Cream. And... No, I don't actually have their debut song in front of me. The ones I can remember, I will tell you. June K was October 2011.
I had no idea June K was making solo music that early. And
June K was very early.
I mean,
Ailey,
he writes a lot, so it makes sense.
yes. Ailey was February 2012. Jaejung was January 2013. Henry was June 2013. And Hyolyn was November 2013. So you just had Henry Jaejung mixed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was her song?
Ailey? Heaven.
No.
Hyolyn.
Hyolyn.
Hyolyn's debut song? Oh my god. Oh my... I know it. It's
You
just
should
like...
know it.
I should know it, but
Shame
I
on
know
me.
all the rest of
President
these,
Hyolyn
damn it.
stan.
You're making me like now think of like everything in my brain and I'm like, fuck.
I was trying
She
to
has
like
so much
logic
music.
out.
Love and Hate album.
Love and Hate. That's the album.
But what is the name? Lonely, One Way Love, Don't Love Me, Stalker.
There's so many of them.
Closer, Falling. I don't know.
Just
Tonight.
going through the whole album.
Let me read the whole album, see if you can know it.
I was trying to logic out Henry's debut date because I was like, well, I know Kyuhyun and Taemin were both in the song, so like,
Yeah, so it can't be
Yeah.
that early.
I honestly didn't know she did stuff before when she was in Sistar still. I thought she just.
I
did,
knew she
like,
had done stuff
OSTs.
while
No,
she
she
was
did a
in
bunch
Sistar.
of she did a
Yeah.
bunch of stuff. The Love and Hate album's not my favorite, to be honest. All right. So that was fun.
Yes.
Now I need you next to go to... Is this the one I want? Yeah. 109.
109.
The last one.
Oh.
What do we got? We
So
got.
for this,
Mm-hmm.
I need you to tell me the 4 with the highest total career album sales
Okay.
as of the end
Oh,
of
God.
2020. And
As of the
groups
end
are
of what? Sorry?
2020.
2020.
And by that I mean an article I found that gave me a bunch of information. So if this is
Oh,
slightly
God.
incorrect, I apologize.
Oh God.
The groups are Super Junior, IZ*ONE, NCT 127,
Oh.
Girls' Generation, 17, TVXQ, 101, and Big Bang.
All right.
The 4 with the highest total career album sales.
101 is stupidly high.
I know 101 is like really stupidly high.
Especially since they aren't.
They were a group for like less than 2 years, but I know their album sales are like stupid high.
I can guarantee that they're one of the 4.
Yeah.
I
feel
No.
like 17 is one too, because 17
don't
has
know.
really high.
IZ*ONE
album
is
sales.
really high, but they're not as high as.
They're
it's
also
the
they don't.
it's the
girl
boy
groups also
groups.
sell less.
Yeah, it's the boy
generally.
groups. So I think it might either be
I think
I don't know.
17 is up there.
TXQ is also really high, but I don't know if they're higher than. I don't know. Big Bang. I don't know how good their sales were.
I know that's the thing with Big Bang is because like I'm trying to think about it because I don't know how well the YG groups sell like physically.
Right. I know like SM really likes to make lots of like
Is Suju
repackages
up
and
there
stuff,
just
which
because
is
of,
why
like, pure like
they
length
sell
of
well.
career. I feel like Suju would be up there, but like I don't know.
I mean, they're still selling albums. So
They do, but they don't sell like a millions an album like some group. Like 17 sells like a million an album.
Yeah. I think it's okay. Who do we think is the most then of all these groups? Do we think 101 is number 1?
No, 101's not number 1, but I do think they're up there.
Yeah. So who's number 1? Do you think? I think 101 is more than 17, but
I
also
don't
again,
think
it's
they
that
are.
lifespan.
I think 17 might be the highest, weirdly. I know 127 sells a decent amount, but I don't know if they're like more than like Super Junior.
I don't think they're more than Super Junior. Just
Yeah.
from that.
I want to
Do we
say
think
something
Girls' Generation-
so bad. I want to help you, but I can't.
It's 127 and TVXQ as. Wait, is it like related to like how they count things?
What do you mean?
I don't know. They're not still selling 101 albums.
Well, I mean,
You
they're
can
still
still
in
buy
print, then
101
you can still
albums.
buy
Yes, they're
them.
not out of. I don't think 101 albums are out of print,
They're not like.
but they're not like selling as well as they did the first week they came out. No. BTS is still selling ridiculously well on their old albums, but that
Yeah.
doesn't mean anything.
And I don't like. I doubt the 101 stuff is out of print. Like.
Yeah, BTS isn't even on the list, which makes
I'm
me
not
kind of.
Obviously, that's like a very obvious. Like BTS and EXO like aren't here because
Would have been number 1.
I'm not gonna give you the answers.
Why not?
That's the point of the game.
Play the game.
I want to trivia this out, not logic. No, got logic.
We're not very good at the logic part.
Yeah, apparently
The
not.
logic part, the trivia is actually what confuses your logic part.
It does.
I think so.
They can't exist
Because we're just like
together.
convinced of something. Like we're probably convinced 101 sold as much, but then we forget.
I think if
All right.
101's here, I think 101's in like 4th.
All right, let's just put 101 4th. Who do we think is?
I want to put 17 first.
All right,
And then
17
like Super
first.
Junior.
Super Junior.
Yeah. And then just
And then who do you
let's
think
just
is
do
third?
two-
Big
let's-
Bang.
I don't know about. Let's sure Big Bang. Let's try it.
All right, so we go 17, Super Junior, Big Bang, 101.
3 correct, 2 in the correct position.
That's not bad. Not bad. That's
Not bad.
literally.
Not bad.
We're
What
gonna
you
we're,
keep getting.
we're gonna have to switch to 1.
wanna
Who do we
keep?
think is not in that group then? Big Bang.
Big Bang or maybe let's maybe.
Do you want to switch to TVXQ or do you want to switch to like Girls' Generation? I think it's an SM artist. There you go. I
Sure.
broke it down for you. You only have 3 options.
So literally all you took out was IZ*ONE.
Yes.
I don't think they're. I know they're like one of the best like physical like album sales for girl groups, but I don't think they're quite up with everyone else. I don't think it's 127.
Try TVXQ then.
Let's try TVXQ, but I think
Who-
let's try. Okay, so let's try Let's keep
Who do you think is number 1?
Well, let's keep 17 and Super Junior there just to see. And then move 101 to 3rd. And then do TVXQ. And see just see what that is.
All right. 4 correct, 4 in the correct position.
Woohoo!
Congrats.
Oh, we're so good.
Can you do the other 4?
Nope.
Let's see.
Who do you think is...
You have Big Bang, SNSD, Eyes 1, and 127. Do you think you can put those 4?
I think Big Bang is first of that new group. Then probably... Do you think Eyes 1 has more or less than than Girls' Generation?
I don't know.
Do you think Eyes 1? I think Eyes 1 is more than NCT.
I think Eyes 1's more than 127, but they are probably less than Girls' Generation.
How? I don't think Girls' Generation sold that.
I don't know.
Like, I never think I've seen this Girls' Generation
because
album.
Girls' Generation was like no longer active by the time you got into K-pop.
Well, like, I still think I can think of old. I guess I just don't care about Girls' Generation.
You don't. That's
pay
the
attention.
problem.
I think I was like, I could recognize an old Big Bang album or Super
Could
Junior
you?
album.
Well, you stand Super Junior though.
You
so
stand
Yes,
Super
I
Junior,
do.
but I'm saying, could you recognize an old Big Bang album?
like
Probably more than I could
like
a Girls' Generation
Just like give me the
That's
name of
not
like
that hard.
Just
Never
give
mind,
me
I
the
give
name
up.
of a Big Bang
I will
album
lose.
right
I
now.
lose. It's fine. You've proven your point. I don't know anything. All right.
Let's go
Who
Big
did you say?
Bang,
You said
Big Bang, Girls' Generation, Eyes 1 and 127.
That's
there you
right.
go. Oh, good job,
Do you want
Kayla.
them
I
in order?
helped.
Do you want to know the numbers?
Yeah, just
The
go.
one numbers
Yeah,
that I
sure.
found, which
I do want the
probably
numbers.
are going to be inaccurate by the time anyone
Release
else
this.
tries to fact check me. 127 with 2.64 million. Eyes 1 2.79 million. SNSD 2.92 million. Big Bang 3.26. TVXQ 3.31. 101 3.62.
That's insane.
Suju 4.09 and 17 5.19. So 17 does have the most.
How much are the BTS?
Don't ask.
That's so. They're like way.
Don't
way
ask.
Out there.
That would not be a fair comparison.
I want to know. I just want to know how big of a gap we're talking here.
Oh god, BTS
Total album sales.
Album sales. You're making me do
20 mil.
20 mil at this point.
Great.
Wait,
Good for them.
setting.
Thriving.
No, in 2018 they got 10 mil. So let me see if I
Ooh.
can. I think it might be way more than 20 mil. Oh god, now this is making me do math. No, I'm not
Math.
doing the math. I'm not adding these up myself. No,
Shame on you.
I didn't add these up myself. The first time. Yeah, no. This would just make me do math of adding these up myself, and I'm not doing
That's
that. But
too
I think
much
it's ridiculously at least like 5 to 6 times more any of the rest of these groups combined. All right.
It's a bunch of
It's too
old
many.
90s artists in the middle.
There are.
And it's
Because like.
a bunch
Are
of.
we
It's like
ready for
BTS and then a bunch of old.
And it's like
older.
G.O.D. and like.
Are we
Whatever.
ready
No
for the
one.
next
Yeah.
fun category?
Yes.
Yes.
We're bringing back a favorite.
A
no.
favorite.
Most music show wins.
Oh no.
No.
I need you to go to 108.
Oh no.
Oh,
You're gonna have to
Lord.
tell me who
Oh,
has the
no.
most music show wins of Sistar, Troublemaker, 17, Icon, Stray Kids, Vix, Bull 4, and Psy. Who has
Where's
the
IU?
most music show wins?
I want to say 17 is probably there.
Oh god.
And I know Icon has won a lot for one
So-
singular.
Icon actually does not have as many as you would think.
No, they
Because
don't.
I've watched a lot of ranking Kingdom groups in different categories videos. Icon only has like 20 something wins, I'm pretty sure.
Do you remember how many Stray Kids had then?
No, I don't remember Stray Kids at all.
I don't think they have that many.
I don't.
They're
I
too
think
young.
they only have like somewhere in the teens to 20s amount of wins. But the thing is I don't think any of these groups have, like, that many wins.
No, I don't think
it's like
so.
we're dealing with, like, not that many
So
wins.
I think 17 is number one again. I think that's just a good guess.
It is. I'm trying to...
Are
Troublemaker
you trying
literally
to
has
psychoanalyze
2
me
songs.
that I would put 17 here only if they're first?
Yes.
Is that
Yes.
psychoanalysis of me?
I think Bull 4
Yes.
has to have a decent amount, too. And my thing is like, I was, like, not into K-pop when Psy had, like, Gangnam Style, so I don't know how many music show wins, like, that would have gotten.
How many did Dynamite win? You know what I mean? So,
I don't think it's the same, though, because Dynamite is still winning music shows, like, now. And that song came out in, like, October.
Did Sistar win a lot?
So the thing is I think all of these groups are in, like, a category of, they get, like 6 wins max per comeback. And, like, most of the time it's less than that. So, like, that's why I'm, like, confused, because we're not dealing with a large number of wins with, like, any of these, I don't think. Because 17 only gets a couple music show wins per comeback. They're not the type of group that wins, like, for, like, 9 weeks in a row.
Being there.
Yeah. I don't think VIX has that many. But I do want to say they won, like, a decent amount with a couple of songs.
I don't think Troublemaker is on there.
Troublemaker, that's the thing, is we think they're not on there, but they probably got, like, 10 wins per song or something like that with the 2 songs they have.
Troublemaker are iconic. That should not influence anything what I say. I'm just making commentary on how much I like these groups.
Yeah, that's fine.
I just want to, like, throw out, like, groups right now, because it's, like, really, I don't
Yes,
no
just
idea.
throw them away then.
So let's go, I want to go with, I don't even know what order to put these in. Let's go Sistar, 17, Psy, and Bull 4.
Sistar, 17, Psy, Bull 4. 3 correct.
I swear.
1 in the correct position.
1 in the correct position. We got 3 correct. That's impressive. Who do we think is not there?
Out?
I don't think it's Psy then. Well, no, Psy could have so many wins. Who do you think is instead?
I don't know.
Do you think Icon has enough to make it into
Icon
that?
Has enough.
Do you think Vix has enough?
I think, in a weird way, Vix might have more than Icon.
Okay, then I would tend to agree with you.
Okay, let's.
It's either Psy or Bull 4. I don't think Bull 4 has that many. I think
she gets, like, some, like.
I mean, they all get some. That doesn't answer anything.
But the thing is, like, I don't. It's just by, like, sheer number of, like, songs. I think Vix has, like, a
more. So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Bull 4 does not have that many, and Psy had, like, a couple bangers.
The thing is like, I tried to calculate in my mind how many music show wins Gangnam Style would have won at its peak.
I know, that's what I'm saying. And Gentleman right after that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't ask.
Okay, so let's throw out Bull 4 for now.
Let's do. So we had 1 in the right position. Who do we think is the most? Do you think 17 is the most?
Let's keep
then? 17
in second. I don't actually know.
17, Sistar. PSY.
That's not his name.
Shush.
That's not his name.
I'm reading it out.
Alright. So is that the order?
No.
17, Sistar, Psy, Vix?
Psy, Vix, sure.
Yes.
4 correct? 2 in the correct position.
Ooh.
Alright. Nice.
So I think we
so
switched
one
Vix
of them
and Psy.
was right that we.
No, because 2 of them are.
Wait a minute. Let me look at this again. No, 1 in the correct position.
1.
I'm wrong.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
okay.
only 4 correct, 1 in the correct position.
So how do we want to
So
rearrange
the only one
this?
that we kept in the right, unless Psy stayed the same, so he had to be the one that was right.
Yeah.
So that means Sister could be last, Vix is second, 17. Well, 17 has to be
first.
last.
17's not first and they're not second, so they have to
and
be
he's
last.
not, and it can't be third either.
So 17's last.
Because they're the only. It has to be last.
And then Psy.
There's the logic. We got it.
That means Vix is in first and Sistar is no.
Wait. What are we doing?
That doesn't make any sense. There's something wrong.
So hang on.
Just call me when you're done.
So we just switched 17 and Sistar, but that could mean that Psy's not in the right spot,
place.
and we switched 17 or Sistar into the right position. So either that means 17 is in first or Sistar is in second, and then like someone else is in third.
Yeah, that's what it has to be, because that doesn't make sense.
That means Psy's not in third.
All right. Do you think Psy is? All right. Who do you think is in? I think 17 is a good second, and I think Sistar is a good fourth. Vic's third. Psy first.
No. So the thing is that either 17 has to be in first or Sistar has to be in second. It's one of those is correct, I think. If Psy's not in third, then either Sistar's in second or 17's in first. By the logic.
I hope people are really enjoying this.
It's impossible to... I would make a graphic, but it's too much.
Don't make a graph, please.
Because we had one correct in the first one, in the right position in the first one.
Yes, we had one right, and then we had one right again. So 17 can be in second, though, still.
17 could be in second.
That's why I'd put PSY.
Quit calling him that.
Stop calling him that.
It's so funny. Sorry.
He just likes to
I'm
annoy
doing
us.
It on purpose at this point.
At this point, you're going to.
Yep. Put him first.
Or
Vic, just do it. Just do it, and we'll see where we're doing.
So
okay?
what is the order? Sorry, I just tuned back in. Psy,
Vic, or 17.
Psy 17.
Vic's sister.
Vic's sister.
Yes.
So you have 4 correct, 0 in the correct position.
All right, there you go. Solved it. Okay, so now we know what it's not. Congrats.
So do we put Psy back in third place?
No, don't do that. Please don't do that.
Because in the first one and in our second guess, we have one person in the right position. And the only thing we changed that is we switched Sistar in 17, but we kept Psy in third place.
That's what I'm saying. So it has to be... But 17 can't be in first or second. So they have to be last, but that means Sister can't be first and second either.
I know.
So that's why Psy can't be
going?
in third. Oh my gosh.
I want to put Vix in first. Just to see how that is.
Vix in first.
Oh, this is to me now, right? Vix.
Psy in second.
Psy in second, yeah. Let's just do that.
Then.
Now it's like fucked though. Like.
17.
Vix, Psy.
Sistar 17.
Sistar 17?
Yes.
You have 4 correct, 1 in the correct position.
Oh my god. So.
Give me a break.
I think Vix is in first.
We're losing the logic.
What are we doing?
We're gonna lose the
have
logic.
To organize 4. We know the 4 groups, and we can't do it.
That's really where you guys struggled, because this happened last time.
No, we're doing the all. And is it music show wins again too?
Yes.
Yeah, it is music
This
show
is the
wins
music
again.
show
It's like
wins.
cursed category.
That's why I bring it back every time.
Don't ever do this again.
It's like cursed category.
I love it.
Cursed
Do you guys love my
category.
graphic, by the way? Why does Hyunsung look so weird in this troublemaker image? I don't know why.
He doesn't look like himself.
He does not. He looks like a different person.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dan, what are we doing?
I don't know. I feel like
treat this like a pure logic puzzle and start it from the beginning, because I think that might help you.
yes.
Just treat it like a logic puzzle.
So we
from
have
the
one
beginning.
person in the correct position in this
No,
first
no,
and the
no,
second
no.
guess, and I think once we figure out who is in the right position, that helps it out.
Because I think you're at the end of your K-pop trivia knowledge.
I think Psy was never right. I think it has to be either the Sister or the 17 was first. And that putting in Vix at last might be where they belong. And
Yeah, so
You know,
if
if
we
you guys
want
are
to
flying
keep
through these
Sistar
categories-
first,
Do you think 17 or Sistar has more
So
wins?
if we're saying that in the second one, the one in the right position is Vixen last, then that means the correct one from this first one is Sistar in first.
Yes.
And then
Do that.
and then we put Psy in second, and 17 in third.
Yep.
So what's the order?
Sistar, Psy, 17, Vix.
4 correct, 4 in the correct position.
Thank God.
I had to take a moment of quiet to see the logic and then be like, okay.
Originally, you guys were flying through these so much that I'm like, are we going to have a full episode? And I'm like, we're good.
No, because this is the cursed category.
We're good.
Cursed, absolutely.
Do you want to know the
Absolutely
wins?
cursed.
Do you want to know the numbers?
Yes.
Yeah, I want to know the numbers.
Stray Kids has 4.
4.
Yeah, I was going to say they don't have a lot.
Bullfloor has 9.
Okay.
Troublemaker has 12. Icon has 27. Vix is 30. 17 is 38. Psy has 39. And Sistar has 42.
Ooh, they're really
Nice.
close to the end there.
Yep. But yes.
4.
4.
Now we enter the drama portion of our,
the
of our
dramas.
night. We have 3
dramas.
drama categories.
Yay.
So the first one I need you to go to is which one is it? 107. So
All right.
I
sweet.
took-
Sweet. It's all my shows.
Shush. Let me get the category out. I went onto the Korean drama Wikipedia page and I took the nationwide household percentage ratings based on Nielsen.
Damn.
Of the
What am I
most
supposed to?
watch Korean cable
God.
dramas. These
They're
are
all
based
TVN.
on their television ratings. Who
right.
had the highest percentage when it aired? And
All
the
right.
dramas you have to put are
Is that second one?
Reply 1994,
Yep.
Signal,
That's
It's
what I
Okay
thought
to
it was.
Not Be Okay,
Yep.
Hotel Del Luna, Memories of Alhambra, My Mister, Reply 1988, and Misang, Incomplete Life.
Nice.
Who had
Okay.
the highest Nielsen watch percentage?
Okay.
I think 88 did really well.
88 did really well.
So I think they're one of them.
Signal also did really well.
And I also think Luna did well
Hotel Del Luna?
yeah.
Memories of Alhambra I don't think is in there at all.
I don't
And
think
I don't
so.
think
And
94 is in there at all.
I don't know how good It's Okay to Not Be Okay.
I don't think it did that well. Like I don't think it did that well.
I think a lot of people talked about it, but I
Yeah.
think it was more international.
It was a lot of international.
I don't know. My Mister has Luna. It
unless-
has IU in it, so it's always like you gotta remember who's in these
Yeah.
shows. So, I that's a
Miss Sang did really well. I'm pretty sure.
it did really
That
really
did really
well.
well.
Don't mind me just fixing these, by the way.
I couldn't be misremembering this, but I thought Signal held like a record for like the most.
I think
the highest
I
watch percentage or
I hear a
something.
lot of stuff about that. So
Yeah.
I think Signal and
I think it's
88
Signal,
are probably
88.
the two
Yeah.
givens, which of course are both wrong now.
And then I think Miss Sang is probably in there.
I think 88 is number 1. I think that's the biggest, and then
I don't
Signal.
think it's number 1.
I don't know.
I don't know about that because I know it's
All
not
those
new, but I don't
people
think
went on
it's-
to have crazy. I mean, it was a newer
Let's
drama.
just
so I
like
don't-
Park Bo Gum is in that, and that's really. What's the other one then? Is it would you think it's My Mister, or do you think it's Hotel Del Luna? Because I'm between those two. IU is in both of them.
yeah, I know. I think Luna did better
Hotel Del Luna?
because I think people cared more. I don't know. I,
don't
hope it's
know.
My Mister.
Because
that
I'm trying
show's
to also like
freaking
visualize
amazing.
like what does the Korean public like more? Because I know Hotel Del Luna did really well internationally, but I don't know necessarily
This
how
is
well it did in Korea.
This is entirely based
Yeah.
on TV.
Korean.
Korean. It did not air on any other television. Korean television ratings, not online anything. Entirely Korean
That's what I'm
television
saying.
ratings.
Yeah.
So what do the Korean
Because I
public
don't
like to watch?
necessarily
I think
know-
Signal. I think what you should do 88 Signal.
Yeah. Miss Sang, I think.
Me saying.
Yeah.
And then
Which one?
Luna or Mister.
Which one My Mister?
All right,
What is
let's
it?
go, Mister.
Me.
So we have 88,
Yeah.
then Signal, me saying, and then Mister.
Mister.
Mhm.
Okay. You have 2 correct, 2 in the
Oh,
correct
no.
position.
Oh no.
Okay.
Who do
That
we
makes
want
it
to
hard.
keep?
Okay, so I think Luna's is fine to put in there.
Yeah. Let's take
But
out my
who do
Mister,
we
put
not
in
think?
Hotel Del Luna
Luna instead of what?
instead of my Mister.
Okay.
And then
And we have 2 in the right position. So do
I
we
do
think?
think it is. I feel like Signal is there, and I feel like 88 is there.
Do you think they're the ones in the right position, or do you think one of those is better?
I think Signal is maybe in first.
Do you want to just keep those 2 in the same position for
We'll
now
just
and
keep
try and
them.
get the 4
Yeah, just
right?
keep them, and then let's do Hotel Del Luna. Do you want to try It's Okay to Not Be Okay?
Sure.
Because I
let's
don't
do
think
that.
I don't think it's Memories of Alhambra.
So what is the order?
I think you should keep it the same.
Yeah.
88, Signal, Luna, and then Okay to Not Be Okay.
3 correct, 3 in the correct position.
Okay.
Okay, so what's the last
What's
one?
the last one? Do we want to do 94?
Sure. Let's do 94.
Sure.
So what's the from the
So it's
beginning?
1988, Signal, Hotel de Luna, and 1994.
4 correct, 4 in the correct position.
We're so good at this! Ugh.
I did essentially do this with shows one of you has seen.
At least one of
Yeah.
us had to
So
see
I
I
was
did
so
start
happy.
this on easy mode.
I like, of the
Would you
5
like-
dramas I've seen, 4 of them are.
these
Yeah.
are all
so-
the Dan dramas.
Would you like the ratings?
Yes.
Yeah, I want to see how
It's
good
Okay
they
to
did.
Not Be Okay, 7.34%. My Mister, 7.35. Me saying
Oh, so that was
8.2.
It's Okay was the lowest, is what
Yes.
you're
Yeah.
saying?
Yes, I start
Okay,
from the
figured
bottom.
That makes
would be.
sense.
Sorry,
Memories
thank
of
you.
Alhambra, 10.0.
That's too
Reply-
much for that show. Dear God.
Reply 1994, 11.5. Hotel Del Luna, 12.0. Signal, 12.5. Reply 1988, 18.8.
Oh, Jesus.
I told you it's freaking good. I mean, all those people are like, oh, it's the guy from '88.
All right. So this
very
next
good.
one is very fun.
Okay. Is
This
it?
Okay.
I went onto my drama list.
Uh-huh.
And I
Oh,
went to
no.
their top shows. And
Oh, wait, I
essentially
think I-
took the people's rating.
I
Of
like
all
this.
of
My
the shows
drama list
on
people's rating.
the My Drama List people's rating. This is the people's poll. So go to
Oh,
103. Give me the 4
Oh, my
shows
God.
that have the highest rating
All right,
currently
you ready?
on My Drama List. The shows.
Okay, wait.
Let me introduce the shows.
I want to
to
see
the
if I
people
actually
that are
know the
listening.
shows
Stop.
without
They
me
have
saying.
the titles on them.
I don't know the second one. That's what I was gonna
All right.
guess. Is that Ichiwan class?
No.
Okay, let me give
Dang
the people
it.
the correct answers. The correct answers are Extracurricular, The Uncanny Counter,
Okay.
Descendants of the Sun, Extraordinary You, What's Wrong with Secretary Kim, Sky Castle, Moon Lovers, Scarlet Heart Raw, and Goblin.
This is hard.
What are the 4 highest
All right.
rated on My Drama List?
We gotta channel the feelings of
Goblin?
the general public here.
Goblin, Descendants of the
I think
Sun,
it's Goblin Descendants of the
Kim,
Sun.
and I think Sky Castle.
I think Sky Castle.
So what is...
I think I'm like 99%
If it's not,
sure.
if it's not one of those, I would also throw Scarlet Heart in there if one of those is wrong. But I think that feels right.
What is the order you want to put this in?
I want to put
I don't know
Descendants of the Sun.
I think
first.
Goblin is number 1.
I don't
I'm
think it
pretty
is.
sure.
I don't.
If it is, I'm pretty sure it is. I think
don't
it's
think it
Goblin,
is.
Descendants of the Sun, Kim, and then Sky Castle.
Wait. Goblin, Descendants, Secretary Kim, and who? Sky Castle?
Yeah.
3 correct. 0 in the correct position.
See, I think
Dang
Descendants
it.
of the Sun is first.
All right. I have to go
I
onto
think
a
it's
new
Descendants
page
of the
here.
Sun.
Hang
Then I
on.
think it's Goblin.
Everyone has notebooks, so Dan has now entered a new page of his notebook.
Oh, I'm on like multiple pages notebook by now.
So we have 3, and you said 0 in the right position?
0 in the right
I
position.
think we
Okay.
take out Secretary Kim for Scarlet Heart.
Sure.
That feels
Who do you think is number
right.
1?
I
Okay.
think Descendants of the Sun is first. Gun and Goblin.
I think
Then Goblin. Then do Scarlet Heart.
Goblin Skylar Heart?
Yeah, and then Sky Castle. And we'll see what that is.
Is that the order? Descendants, Goblin, Scarlet, and
Sky
then
Castle.
Sky Castle?
Yeah.
You have 3 correct, 1 in the correct position.
That means Descendants of the Sun
Okay.
is probably first.
Well,
It's either
we
that or Sky Castle's
Well-
in the last.
Sky Castle is not last. Because we did them last in the
Oh,
first
yeah.
round as well. So we needed to. So,
So Descendants of the
it's
Sun,
gonna
Sky
be-
Castle, Goblin.
do you think Sun or. Yeah, it has to be. Descends of the Sun is number 1.
Descendants of the Sun, Sky Castle, Goblin.
Wait,
And then
what
what
now?
did we throw in there?
Hang on.
I'm gonna wait. I'll wait.
Yeah, wait until we're.
Throw Extraordinary You in there because I think people like that more than the Uncanny Count. Oh, the Uncanny. So the thing is that the Uncanny Counter might have like recency bias
There is always recency bias.
because that just like aired this year.
That's why.
So
they're
it's
early.
either I think it's either Extraordinary You or it's Uncanny Counter because of recency bias.
Okay, so we have the 3. It's not Kim.
No, and
Right,
it's not
and
and
it's-
it's not Scarlet Heart.
Okay.
So
So-
let's try Descendants
I
of the
thi-
Sun, Sky Castle, Goblin, and then Extraordinary You.
Descendants of the Sun, Sky Castle. What?
Goblin.
Goblin? And then Extraordinary You?
Yeah.
You have 3 correct, 0 in the correct position.
Okay.
Great. So it was Sky Castle. It had to have been Goblins.
Goblin's in second. Then. And then do we want to put Sky Castle
What do we
in
think is
first?
first?
Sky
then?
Castle?
I guess.
Castle, Goblin.
Sky Castle, Goblin,
Descendants of the Sun.
Sun.
And then let's throw in the Uncanny Counter.
Gross.
So what's the order?
Sky Castle, Goblin, Descendants of the Sun, the Uncanny Counter.
4 correct, 2 in the correct position.
Interesting.
Okay. So I think it's Sky and Goblin, so just switch.
So we switch
Uncannies.
Uncanny Counter and Descendants of the Sun.
Yeah.
What's the new order?
So Sky Castle, Goblin, Uncanny Counter, Descendants of the Sun.
4 correct, 4 in the correct position.
I can't believe Uncanny Counter is currently rated above Descendants of the Sun.
Do you want the ratings right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Extraordinary You, 8.4. What's Wrong with Secretary Kim, 8.5. Extracurricular, 8.6. Moon Lovers, 8.6. Descents of the Sun, 8.7. Uncanny Counter, 8.8. Goblin, 8.9. Sky Castle, 9.0.
Oh, dang.
Mm-hmm. Sky Castle got a 9.0. Well, no, a perfect show is a 10, so.
Yeah.
Alright, so
How did you rate this? Is it according to top drama?
this isn't, according to Top Dramas.
The My Drama list.
My Drama
Why is
list,
it
rating,
different?
Top
star
Dramas.
ratings.
What do you mean by, I did not take the first 8 shows, Dan.
Why not?
Because that's boring.
No. Also, you've not seen Hospital Playlist. Only Kayla's seen part of Flower of Evil. Only I've seen The Untamed. None of you have ever heard of Nirvana and Fire.
Nope.
And none of
It's
you have
okay
seen
now to
Prison
be okay.
Playbook.
It's 5th.
It's got a 9.1. It's the same as
Oh,
most,
Prison
all
Playbook.
of-
I started watching and it was boring.
Most of these
That was
have
for me.
9.1s.
Yeah, they all do. I was actually just curious.
Yeah. That's as high as I think
Signal.
usually you'll get. I did not pick the first 8, though. No.
I was about to say, like, I thought these were a lot higher for some reason.
Well, yeah, but if you go on to various pages, I just picked shows that you've seen.
That's fair.
All right.
I don't know many
You
shows.
don't, so we gotta,
So-
it narrows down the options
Exactly.
there.
Because in my brain, I'm like, there's no way it would be 3rd, but it's not.
It's just,
I was
it's,
afraid
yeah,
of.
it's of these 8 shows that were
Of these
given.
8
I was
shows,
like,
what are the...
These are the.
Yes.
This is the top drama that
No,
they've chosen.
no,
I was
no.
scared to death.
No, these are just the 8 that I picked. For
Yeah.
you to
I
rate
mean,
amongst
still, all
itself.
Arbitrarily
the
right.
top 5, 3 of them released last year. So
The recency
I picked-
bias is a
again,
lot.
Yeah, but also, like, I did pick these because of shows that we've talked about that I know everyone has
Yes.
seen.
that's fair. I'm just like trying to
Also, what do you mean
understand
by
humanity,
3
which
last...
is a mistake.
Oh, actually in the show, okay. I thought you meant of these. I'm like, only 2 of these released last year.
No, I meant of
Yeah.
their top 5 with
Yeah.
It's Okay to Not Be Okay
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Hospitalities.
All right.
All those.
All right.
We're on to the last category,
Oof.
and
The
this
last
was
category.
one I wasn't gonna make, but Kayla
I
said
gave
I
Sammi
could, so
the
I did
approval
it.
to make this category.
Yes, so I got approval to make this category. I need you to go to slide 105. So, these are all shows that I have seen. I want you to, of these 8, tell me the 4 I like the most in order. This is my taste.
Yes.
So, the shows are Cinderella and the Four Knights, the 2019 Meteor Garden, My Roommate's a Detective, The Uncanny Counter, Gank Your Heart, Extracurricular, Strong Woman Do Byung-soon, and The King's Avatar. Tell me the 4
How much
I
does
like
recency
the most.
bias go into Sammy's rating?
That's up to you.
So I'm gonna say
I
right
think-
now.
I will give all of you, if you absolutely feel like you need a hint, you can ask me one question and I can decide if I'm going to answer it or not.
All right. Well,
You
we
can-
don't
So
need
I'm
that
gonna
right now.
say I think since
Which one is it not?
it's
How
not
about that?
Gank Your Heart because the King's Avatar is better Gank Your Heart, and we've
Yes.
talked about this multiple times. So
Yes.
it's not
This is
Gank Your
I
Heart.
don't-
entirely based
do-
on
I don't
will
think
say,
it's Strong
I will
Woman
give
either.
this I will give you this hint. I rate my favorite dramas not based on how objectively good I think they are, but how
based
much
off of the
fun I have
experience?
based on my experience watching them. Objectively, some of these shows are better than others, but I took this from the top 50 dramas I'm making, and these are some of my favorites that I have seen and that I remember. That's
I think
how
she
I rate shows.
has a lot of good things to say about Gank Your Heart then, because that was an experience and a half.
It was an experience. I think Cinderella and the Four Knights might be in first.
I think Meteor Garden's on there as well.
I don't know about Meteor
I hear
Garden.
her talk more about that.
Meteor,
than,
no, because
Bob.
no. So me and Sammy have had conversations multiple times about how she just enjoys watching Cinderella and the Four Knights. It's like a fun guilty pleasure, like cute drama.
Okay, so that's
Meteor
a fair
Garden
one.
is just the Chinese boys over flowers.
Wait, what is?
Meteor Garden,
Oh, right.
and it is the better version of Boys Over Flowers, but I don't necessarily think it's that highly rated. And I also don't think it's Strong Woman Do Bong-soon.
I don't think so either.
I don't know if it's the Uncanny Counter or not.
I didn't even know she watched it, I'll be honest. I've never heard about this show.
Me and
until
Sammy
today.
both watched Uncanny
both seen
Counter.
it. We were thinking of doing an episode on it.
Because we talked about one of the twins from Sky Castle and Extracurricular, and I was like, well,
I
now
think
we
we
gotta
ha-
talk about other twin from Sky Castle.
We do have to talk about this show, Kayla, because we do have to talk about other twins
I
from
do
Sky
think
Castle.
we do have to make an episode on it just so we can have episodes on both twins from Sky Castle.
Yes.
Wait, Extracurricular and the other guy is in the other one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so when we're watching
now I
Sky
hear you talk
Castle,
about
we
it. I
talk
didn't
about
know
the
that's what the
twins.
other twin
Teenage
was in.
Pimp is the one in
like, Teenage
Extracurricular.
Pimp, yes.
Got it. I
And then the
understand
other
now.
one is an Uncanny Counter.
And Better Twin is an Uncanny Counter.
Yeah. I think she enjoyed
Alright.
My Roommate's a Detective a lot.
Yes, she does.
So
She was very proud of that clip she made.
yes.
She told us a
Still
lot of
proud
times.
of it. I'm still proud of it. Thank you very much. And I had to make it again.
You did have
What?
to remake
Why?
it again.
We'll talk after.
Oh no.
Because I can't use
Alright.
the ones I made because
So-
I put text on them.
Okay,
So
that's
I
fine.
think
I think
it's-
Gank Your Heart is on the list.
Your Heart.
I think Four Nights.
Mm-hmm.
I think Meteor Garden
I don't think it's Meteor
And-
Garden.
and Detective.
I don't think it's Meteor Garden.
You don't think
I
it's
don't
Meteor
think
Garden?
it's
Who do
Meteor
you
Garden.
do you think it's Detective?
I think it's
I think it's
I think it's Detective, Gank Your Heart, and Cinderella for sure.
And then who is the
And then
last
I
one?
think
Do you
the
think
last one is
Extracurricular?
maybe Extracurricular.
Okay. Where is the rankings?
I think it's,
Who do you think is
it's
number one?
Cinderella.
I think. Do you think
I
Prince
think
Cinderella
it's
is
Cinderella,
number one?
And then I think it's
Prince
Detective.
Cinderella?
Whatever
It's
it's
Cinderella
called.
and the Four Knights.
Cinderella Fortnite.
And then My Roommate's a Detective, and then Gank Your Heart, and then Extracurricular.
Sure.
Let's go with that.
So repeat that for me, sorry.
So Cinderella and the Four Knights, My Roommate's a Detective, Gank Your Heart, Extracurricular.
You have 2 correct. You're in the correct position.
Great.
The fact that this is based on my taste is really funny.
It's very funny.
All right, what do we think it's not then?
What do we think
I
it's
don't-
not?
I guess it's. I want to throw in Meteor
You
Garden,
sure,
and I
throw
want to
in
throw
Meteor
in
Garden.
King's Avatar.
Yeah. Because I do think it's probably My Roommate's a Detective and Cinderella. So and then we're throwing out what?
You said 0 in the right position even, so we don't even have that.
So let's
right.
let's put Detective first, just to see.
Wait, what?
It's My Roommate's a Detective. Let's put that in first, just to see. And then let's put in. You're putting in Meteor Garden and the King's Avatar, right?
Yes.
And then let's do Cinderella.
Cinderella second.
Yeah, let's do Meteor Garden, and then the King's Avatar.
So the order is Detective, what's the second one?
Cinderella,
Meteor, and then what?
the King's Avatar? Yeah.
Yeah.
You have...
0 correct. Her opinion changed halfway through.
No. You have 3 correct, 2 in the correct position.
Okay. So that means we didn't lose anyone. That's good. We just gained
somebody.
Do you think it's Garden or Avatar then?
The one we throw out?
Which one do you think is the one she kept?
I think King's Avatar, I think we keep.
Alright, then in that case, it should be third.
Throw in
so what do you...
Uncanny Counter, because that's like...
yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
So Detective,
Cinderella, then King's Avatar, then Uncanny Counter.
Cinderella, King's Avatar, Uncanny Counter.
Yeah.
You have 2 correct, 1 in the correct position.
So that means Meteor Garden has to come back.
No. And that means that
it's
Meteor
not,
Garden was in the right place as well.
Yes.
So Garden...
So Meteor Garden's in third, is what we got.
And that means it's Bomb.
Yeah.
That's fourth. And that means Cinderella and Detective was right. So it's Cinderella first, Detective second, Garden third, and then Strong Woman. Yes.
What?
I'm going off the logic.
What is the order? Cinderella,
Detective, Meteor Garden, and then Strong Woman.
And then Strong Woman?
Yeah.
Yes.
You have 2 correct, 0 in the correct position.
Yeah,
doesn't make any sense. How?
Because we've had Cinderella first and Detective in
so
second,
we've
and we've never been in the correct position.
They were wrong order. Okay, I didn't see. I missed that part, it seems. Okay.
Maybe we have to throw out like Detective or something. Detective or Cinderella.
That is no. Yeah, so it had to have been. I guess it was Avatar. No, It has to be Meteor Garden.
Meteor Garden, I think, is in third. That's like what we got that nailed down.
Did we wait? This last one we had 2 and 1 in the right position, or
no,
none
0
in the right
position, and
so no,
only
it's not
2
Meteor
correct.
Garden in the right position, and it's not Strong Woman. So I guess it was
I think
extracurricular.
We have to bring back, or will we bring out Gank Your Heart?
Gank Your Heart? Oh my gosh, we're freaking screwed up. Hang on. This is a good one.
I like this one a lot.
What if we throw out My Roommate's a Detective? We bring back Gank Your Heart.
Gank Your Heart in second?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna need that from the beginning.
Well, we're still discussing,
Let's
so
put
hold
Meteor
on a
Garden
second.
in first. Gank Your Heart in second.
Well, okay, so we had 3 of them right and 2 of them in the right position for that other one, so...
Meteor Garden. What if we keep the King's Avatar?
The only one we changed, is Avatar in fourth. And that means...
My notes are so disorganized this round that I can't even go back and try to logic it because I didn't write.
Garden is
order.
First. Okay, so in the second one that we've done, listen. The second one is Detective, Cinderella, Garden, Avatar. 3 of them were right, and 2 of them are in the right position. So if we're bringing Gank Your Heart being the one that was right, as well as
Gank Your Heart
and either Detective or Cinderella was the one that
One of them I think is wrong. Then.
Yeah.
Because what if Meteor Garden and Avatar are the two that are correct in 2 of the 3 that are correct in round 2?
Meteor Garden and...
Hang on. No, wait.
Avatar is
right.
right.
Because there's 2, and then there's 2 correct in that one. In the first one, right?
Yeah. But no one in the right position.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the right one must have been Gank Your Heart and...
Gank Your Heart, and then I think we have to throw out
either Detective,
one of the Detective
or
or Cinderella.
Then I think you should throw away Detective.
Let's throw out Detective. Let's bring Cinderella, Gank Your Heart.
Cinderella third?
So the 3 are Cinderella, Gank Your Heart, Meteor Garden, and Avatar, I think. I think those are the 4.
Do you want to just say it and then see if we got 4 right?
Yeah. But I don't. I don't think Cinderella the Four Knights isn't first though. So let's.
Yeah. So it's Garden, Gank Your Heart,
Garden,
Cinderella, Avatar.
Meteor Garden.
So wait. Meteor Garden.
Gank Your Heart, Cinderella.
Cinderella.
King's Avatar.
And Avatar last.
Cinderella, Avatar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have 2 correct, 1 in the correct position.
This doesn't make.
So we're just getting worse and worse.
So it's Detective instead of Cinderella.
So yeah, let's
one in
try
the right
that.
position.
Let's bring Detective back.
So the only one that's ever been, I think Avatar in 4th is the one that's right then.
Okay. King's Avatar in 4th. Let's bring Detective to 3rd. Gank Your Heart
To 1st?
Sure.
No, but there's only 2 right.
There is only 2 right. So we have to throw one of them out, though.
So Detective, Cinderella, Garden, and Avatar.
One of those is not. So we're replacing. Right. We're replacing Cinderella with Detective, aren't we?
Yes.
And so that means if we keep Gank Your Heart and Avatar.
Well, if you look at the top, the second one is the one that really messed. Detective, Cinderella, Garden, and Avatar.
Yeah.
3 of those, are right.
So which one of those isn't right?
Because we just did 4 of the 3 of the same one, and one of them was wrong. So it's Detective instead of Cinderella.
Yes.
And not Garden.
Your Garden, Avatar, Cinderella. Hang on. So we got rid of Detective. So we have to bring. So that means Detective is one of them.
Maybe it's Meteor Garden that's not on there.
So do you want to do Detective, Cinderella, Avatar? And then who else?
I'm kind of happy I didn't put any Thai shows in here because I feel like
that would have really fucked it up. That would have been horrible.
I feel like
because this one's hard because I don't know the trivia well enough, and I can't logic my way through it either.
You can't logic your way through it.
This is trivia.
This is me getting into your mind, okay?
Kayla let me do this. I wasn't gonna do this, and then I said this as a joke.
This is a good one. I like it. It's hard, but it's also it's funny. I'll never think of you the same.
You'll never think of me the same when you know which of these 4 I like more than the other 4.
Yes.
Apparently, this is a deciding factor in the
friendship
podcast.
Now, yes. What are we? So I'm trying to logic the through, but it's like not happening right now.
It's not.
The logic is gone.
I want to throw chaos.
What are we throwing away?
Get rid of. I feel
Cinderella.
like you say you talk about Cinderella enough that it should be there.
I know.
I also feel like she talks about extracurricular enough for it to be on here as well, but I don't think it works. What if that was one of the? We've only ever put extracurricular once.
Let's bring it back.
What if extracurricular and detective were the ones?
Well, let's keep those. See how that works, and then let's keep
Avatar
and Cinderella.
Last in that Cinderella. We
What's...
already did that. We're just doing the same exact thing.
No, because we have extracurricular in here now.
All right.
We have extracurricular, detective, and then like who do we want? Who else of those 3 do we want?
Extracurricular, detective, and Avatar. That means we need to have either Cinderella or Garden.
You want to put Meteor Garden or Cinderella?
Cinderella first.
Okay, sure.
No, it can't be because you already
Meteor
tried that.
garden.
Let's just do through garden. Garden first, then whatever.
Are we doing it? Do I need to?
Yeah,
We're doing
we're
it.
What are
gonna.
we doing?
It's not gonna be right.
It's
Garden,
garden.
extracurricular, detective, and then Avatar.
Extracurricular, detective,
Yeah. An Avatar.
and Avatar.
Yes.
You have 4 correct. One in the correct
Oh.
position.
Holla
Got
freaking
it.
Luda. And how many are in the right position?
1.
1. Alright. It has to be.
Detective and
Look, I
Avatar.
genuinely think if you look at the 4 shows, you can put them in the right order, thinking about me.
So one of those is correct. So I think
Detective is number 1?
Let's put detective number 1. And then
Meteor Garden, extracurricular, Avatar?
sure.
Is that the guess?
Yes.
4 in the right position, 4 correct.
Ooh.
Holy moly.
That's the 4. I'm like, if you just take a step back and think about me, you can put them in the right order now that you have the 4 of them.
Now that we have them.
Do you want them from my favorites?
Yes.
I have detective first of these, Meteor Garden, extracurricular, King's Avatar, then Cinderella, then The Uncanny Counter, then Gank Your Heart, then Strong Woman Do Byung Soon. The reason Cinderella's not there is I don't like the main couple.
Oh, that sucks for them.
And I don't I don't like some of the storylines in Gank Your Heart go a little weird that I
Wasn't
I
the
love
first
it.
thing I told you that the King's Avatar is better Gank Your Heart, so we should
Yep.
have
Yeah, it
Gank Your
was.
Heart
That's
on the
the
list.
Yep.
But we didn't, and then it.
That's what I
Or
told
just,
you.
like,
Objectively,
desperate.
these are not objectively, that's not the right order. But it's my order.
Yes.
What?
That was fun.
That
was
was
very
fun.
fun. I genuinely found that one to be my favorite round.
I had a fun time.
Yes, I threw the Uncanny Counter because recency bias.
Oh, yes.
Though I did very much like the Uncanny Counter.
It was very good.
All
I
of these
enjoyed it a
shows will
lot.
make my top 50 shows. Preview, everyone. Preview.
Preview.
Only one of these is in my top 10.
Ooh.
And I think you know which one because it's the one I ranked the highest.
Oh, yes. Yes.
I really liked My Roommate's a Detective.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, I do love Cinderella. I just don't like the main couple.
Gross. The main lead in that show is, like, horrible.
The second male lead, I was actively rooting for second male
The
lead.
main
And that's
lead
why
is
it's
horrible
not.
in that show.
Yeah, he's not good. And then yes, Meteor Garden is just better
It's
Chinese.
the better version of
Boys
Boys
Over
Over Flowers.
Yes. So, and yes, I did overall, I think, like extracurricular more than the Uncanny Counter. Even though
I think I did too.
It's
honestly.
a better show.
Yeah.
Dan.
Even though we do like I think I like Other Twin better.
I
But
like
I
Other
think
Twins' character, I think, better. I think
extracurricular
overall
as a
the
show
show
It's really
I liked
good.
extracurricular more.
It's really good.
Mm-hmm. Dan, can we interest you in watching Cinderella and the Four Knights?
Can we interest you in watching extracurricular?
Can we interest you in watching
Maybe.
Meteor Garden?
Any of these shows?
Any of them.
I
Besides
want to
Gank
watch
Your
Strong
Heart.
Woman is on my list. There you go.
Alright. So that was K-pop Mastermind.
Yes.
That was very fun. We might do more of these if I can think of more categories
Mm-hmm.
and figure them out.
The
Though I
drama
will bring some of
categories are
these back.
fun.
The drama categories are very fun. I think
I like the drama
yes,
ones,
working as
especially
a-
since I know half of the dramas.
Yeah,
because you
it's
chose
fun
them
when
for me.
you do
Thank
shows that Dan also knows.
it's fun when I tailor it to you.
It's so convenient.
Yep. All right. So that was this episode of the podcast. I don't know how well anybody listened on Spotify, but hey, if you're still here, great. We're on YouTube if you want graphics for this to help.
Yes.
Yeah, I would recommend it.
Yep.
It's impossible.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Otherwise.
Yep. And if you're listening on YouTube, we're also on all the podcasting sites. We also have our Twitter and Instagram linked in the description, which we don't use that often, but hey.
But they're
come
there if you want
party.
to follow
They're
us.
there. Yep. And so we'll see you guys everyone next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.